Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I hope that you've been doing well. Now, the biggest mistake that I made and a bunch of other people make, and maybe you and probably you have even made as well as you're going through this breakup, is you bombarded your ex. You probably over pursued them, right? You chased them, you begged them, you tried and get them to work on things so you can, try and rekindle things in the relationship and keep them from walking away, right? Keep them from ending that relationship so you guys can try and fix things. Just like I realized, and you have probably realized by now, all that does, all that does by you chasing and over pursuing and begging your ex, that only makes things 100 times worse. That only makes your ex lose attraction for you even more. That only makes them lose, that much more respect for you than they already have lost for you during this breakup process. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help the situation. Chasing them and begging them and over pursuing them and not giving them space and not giving them the breakup is only going to make matters worse, and it's only going to continue hurting yourself and damaging, the connection and the relationship that you guys had with each other. This is important for you to understand watching this video right now, and especially the men that are watching this video. The reason why you're chasing, you're begging, and you pursued, and you tried to get your ex to stick around is because that fear of loss. You are afraid of that feeling of losing them in your life, which is normal. That's okay. I went through the same thing. But you are doing that. You are chasing them. You are trying to get them to stick around because you are trying to fix things with them when they don't want things to be fixed right now. To get your ex back and to work on becoming a better version of yourself, click the link in the description below. I would love to work with you. I've been through exactly what you're going through, and I've learned so much from my experience that I want to share with you to help you come out on the other side of this and get your ex back into your life. So I would love to work with you, and I know that I can help you. You cannot force someone to want to be with you. You cannot force someone to love you. They have to choose you, and you have to be choosing them. And you guys come together to share your completeness and to have a successful relationship together. You can't make someone have a certain type of feelings for you. You can't make someone fall in love with you. During this time, you need to be making yourself the best possible choice that is out there. And the only way that you do that is by actually working on yourself and by giving your ex what they want, which is the breakup. You have to give them that space. You have to give them that time and that distance away from you. If you're constantly blowing up your ex's phone, if you're constantly chasing them and begging them to be with you, they're not going to see you as attractive. That's not an attractive trait. That's not an attractive thing to be doing, and it's damn sure not going to make them miss you. It's not going to make them think about you or be curious about what you're up to. While you're trying to navigate through this time, through this breakup, you need to be going back to what you can actually control. And the only thing that you can control during this time is you, your life, the choices that you are making. Only you can control yourself, and that's all you have control over right now. You need to put a complete stop, pump the brakes on any messaging that you've been doing to your ex, towards your ex. There's no contacting them. You don't need to be messaging them. There's no need for you to be reaching out and trying to fix things. It's not going to help anything. You need to stop doing that if you're doing that right now, and you need to get into no contact, and you need to stick with it and give them the breakup. I know that it's hard and I know that it hurts, but you need to give your ex the space that they want right now. And you need to remember this. You guys aren't together anymore. You're not dating right now. You're not in a romantic relationship anymore. They broke up with you. They left you. They told you that they no longer want to be with you anymore. The weaker and the more needy that you act toward your ex, the more that your ex is just going to run away from you. They're not going to want anything to do with you. They're not going to miss you. They're not going to think about you. They're not going to feel the loss of you in their life when you're acting like that. I know it sucks going through this. A breakup is never a fun thing to go through. It's never an easy thing to go through for either party, for the dumper or for the dumpee. And it's a lot worse for the dumpee in most cases. But right now, you can't be begging them. You can't be chasing them to be with you. You have to let them go. You have to, have the courage to jump in to that unknown, fearful place of letting them go with the chance and the risk of them never coming back into your life. I'm going to say this very clearly. I know it feels like you need it right now and you need them, but you do not need your ex to survive in this life. You are going to survive with or without them. You are going to be okay whether or not your ex comes back. You have to realize that sometimes a relationship serves its purpose in your life. Sometimes a relationship has just ran its course and it was a learning experience. It was something that you had to learn from. It was a time in your life and, a relationship in your life that you had to go through so you could become a better person. So you could realize the things that you need to work on in your own life so you can be more equipped with the tools to have a successful relationship down the road with your ex or with someone else. You need to ask yourself these questions. Can you control the entire situation? Can you control this entire breakup? No, you can't. Do you need your ex to survive in this life? No, you don't. You are going to be okay without him. Life is going to go on whether you want it to or not. Now, you can stay in the same spot forever. That can happen. And you can, wish for your ex back every single day for the rest of your life. Or you can pick yourself up, have the courage to let them go, wish them the best, and let it be. Whatever happens, happens. If they come back, great. It's going to be up to you to decide whether you want to rekindle things and work on things with them and, entertain a relationship with them again or not. Or you're going to have the choice of not doing that. And you're going to, be moved on and you're going to go and find someone better, someone who loves you even more, someone who's going to care about you even more and that you're just going to have a better connection with. This breakup is not the end of the world for you. This doesn't mean that your life is over and, your life is going to suck for the rest of time. It's a learning experience that you had to go through and you're going to become better because of this, just like my breakup did to me. Trust me, I felt like my life was ending. I felt like, I wasn't going to survive without my ex. But as time went on and I did the work on myself, I realized it was for the better and it just wasn't meant to be. And now I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been. And I'm a way better version of myself than I used to be years ago going through a situation like that. The best thing that you can be doing right now is giving your ex space, sticking to no contact, and actually doing the work on yourself. Because remember, there is no escaping or getting out of doing the work on yourself to become better. So whatever comes to you down the road in the future, you're going to be the best version of yourself for whatever is coming your way in the future. That is the best chance that you have at reattracting your ex and getting through a situation like this. And you need to give your ex the time to miss you. You need to give them the time to think about you and be curious about you, and give them the time to feel the loss of you in their life. Because you can't be the only one that's feeling the loss of them in your life, right? They need to feel the loss of you. And if they truly care about you, if they truly love you, then they will feel the loss of you as time goes on and if you're doing the right things. And they will start to remember the good things about the relationship that you guys had, the good memories that you guys, took part in together. And they will start to see you and that relationship in a positive light again. And that's what's going to spark their interest and spark their curiosity to possibly come back into your life. So if you did take some value away from this video, make sure you like and subscribe right down below. If you do want to work one-on-one with me to become a better version of yourself and get your ex back, click the link in the description below. I would love to work with you and I really know that I can help you. So I'll see you in the next video.